Alright, hi everyone. Welcome to the Chaotic Contract channel. If you are curious about how blockchain actually works behind the scene, or you want to learn how to build our own smart contracts using Solidity, so you are in the right place. In today's video, we are going to break down the basis of the Solidity and smart contracts in simple words, and we will learn about in the simple real world like examples and in beginner friendly way. And also there will be no complex jargon and just clear. So make sure to watch till end. Let's start the building on blockchain together. So let's move to the topic that we are going to cover today. So here are these five topics we are going to cover today. So firstly, this SPDX license identifier. We will talk about the license which is used in the Solidity programming language, and then we will move to the contracts, Solidity state variables, functions, function modifier, and these topics will be done with the code form. We will do coding also, and then we will understand. And if you have any type of query related to the topics and any questions you want to from me, so you can easily drop your question in the comment section. I will reply to everyone. Okay, that's all. Let's start our section. All right, here we have signed in the RemixIDE, and now we will use this RemixIDE because it's a very beginner friendly application where we use our Solidity language programming. And in this Solidity programming language, this is found in beginner friendly, very high performance, efficient. So when we sign in here, you will see the contract section, and in this contract section we will make a new file. Let's see, let me open. Hello. Now this .sol, this .sol is a file extension where this tells that in this file our all Solidity programming languages are present. So let's open it, and now let me code it first, then I will explain accordingly. All right, before starting we need to understand that what is this SPDX license identifier colon MIT. So basically this SPDX license identifier is the format of license, and this MIT, what is allowed MIT allows us to share the under the MIT license, which means that it's free to use, copy and modify. Okay, so in simple word, this SPDX license identifier is a format to contain the code of license, and then MIT allows us to use it freely, and we can copy or modify also. So next come to the, and it is also necessary for the all file of Solidity programming language where we put this in a commented form. This compilers understand this, we have permission of this license. And after then we come to the next line, pragma solidity carried 0.8.26. What is this? So pragma solidity, this tells that we are using the 0.8 segment version of Solidity programming language. All right, so okay, move to the next line. This pragma solidity carried 0.8.26. So what this line says? This line says that it says pragma says to the compiler to compile this code with the version of 0.8.26 of Solidity programming language. So what this caret indicate here? This caret indicate here to use the version of the Solidity programming language 0.8 segment, and do not go to the 0.9. It will be below the 0.9. Okay, so it will not cross its limits above the segment of 0.8. It will not go to 0.9, but it will be in the limit of the 0.26, and it will use the automatically latest version. Okay, so move further. This contract hello world. So what is this contract? This contract, think this contract as a class which we use in another programming language. This what that class, that class was a template or blueprint of that whole code. So here this is also same. The contract is the it's contain the blueprint or template of this whole contract, which is written under the inside the curly braces. And what is this hello world? This hello world is the name of this contract. So when we call this contract, this is hello world. We call this contract as a name of the hello world, and then under the curly braces we have a string public greet. So what is this? This is a greet which state variable. We have give the name of the state variable is the greet. So what is the main purpose of the state variable? What is the need of the putting here a state variable? So its main needs to store our data, store our balance, store our any messages. So when we have to store anything, so we have to put there a state variable or declare state variable. And what is this public? This public tells us that we have stored our data publicly. Anyone can access this, anyone can see this, and it can called externally or internally both. And what is the string? String tells that this state variable is a type of data type, is type of the string data type. So in this state variable greet we have stored the hello world, which is simply you can say that this is a format of string data types. Okay, so next we will understand the function. So I will make this code as a calculator, and where we understand, and you don't see or all verbing about these codes we will understand, but you first need to make your foundation. So we are here for in the for starting 2 or 3 session we will make our foundation. We will learn out all terminology which is used. So let's see this. Okay, so after the writing this contract, we will deploy this our contract on the blockchain. So come on this section, and here we will compile this hello world. Or you can compile this way, or we can simply press Control plus Control S. So when you press Control S, it automatically save and compile, and then you scroll down here and come to the next section of this, and here we will deploy our this. And at the top of this opening of this section, you will find hello world and then deploy. Then you will deploy. Now when you deploy, this address come here, and when you scroll down here, so this hello world will be, you will see that hello world at some it's like this string types come, this is address. Okay, so this address comes and this shows that hello world at this address found. And if you open this all, so here we will find the string also find that is, so that we have a string type. Now when we open this, let's open. Okay, so let's see, when we open this, then it show greet, which was our state variable. So when we click on the greet, what we will find, let's see, we will find this hello world comes. Look, you found this hello world here come here. So uh, so finally we have written our first contract of hello world. Okay, so next move to the next section of the next in section we will learn about the function. All right, so get a better understand of function and function modifier, we have to write a new contract. So let us we make a small contract in Solidity programming language, and then we will understand. And again I am saying that don't overwhelming about the what is the syntax and so and so forth. So I will make you understand when we understand all terminology and this all. So let's make the file. Now here we will write our first second calculate second file. Okay, so here we will write our the calculator smart contract in the Solidity programming language. So what we learned earlier, then we will write that same that our firstly we will initialize our license identifier. Solidity caret 0.8.26. Okay, so next contract. Okay, let's say calculator. Calculate. Calculate. And we will make our state variable. Let's say state variable that u int 256 publicly available. public, and then current value. And now we will make our function and give name of the function add, and in the function we will give event 256 and give the num value now, and after then we will gives it here we give the our public, it will be publicly public, and then we will give current value. Yes. All right, so let's understand. We have written our contact in a calculator form. So this we have already is known. We are familiar now. We are familiar with this to this and contact calculate. So it's here. We have written a contract of name calculate. Then we make a state variable where we will store our data of our all calculation. So we have also provided it publicly, so we can call it externally and internally both. And what is this uint 256? This is an unsigned integer where we can store our calculation in the form of unsigned integer. Now we will make our function. Now this function have add name is name of the function add, and in this function we have also provide the uint where is unsigned. We have told about earlier this unsigned integer, and here we give the value underscore num, and now this is also publicly, and then we will initialize this current value. Now this look this firstly we give the state variable current value. Okay, and now this we will give the current value of underscore num, but before here look at this. Here we give an operator. This operator tells us that this function will work as addition. Let's say we have 10, and now when we add two number in the 10, then this will add 2 firstly. So then it will make the 12. Okay, so let's see in action by example while deploying. Now we will deploy this our contract in the blockchain. So let's press Ctrl S, and after then come to this section, and at the top of this we will deploy. Look here, we have come to the path calculate. Now we will deploy it. So this is the address of the calculate. Now scroll down, look, we have address of the calculate. Now when we open this, look, this has given, and this is given here the uint 256 underscore num. What is this tells? This tells us it will require the value of the unsigned integer. So let's say we are giving the value 100. Okay, now when we give 100 value add, it will add. Now look here, you can see simply here that this has value are added in this contract. Now when we see our current value, so firstly the current value was 0, but after then when we add the 100, the current value becomes 100. Now let again do. Now let add 5 in this. Now when we add 5, see, and then current value, look, 105. So, and this also tells that this 105 number is a uint unsigned, and when we add -5 in this, look what happens. Nothing happens because it is unsigned integer. It will not take the negative number, it will take only positive numbers, because we have already declared here uint 256, which is unsigned integer. Okay, so now we have understand about the functions, this how the function works, and now next section we will learn about the function modifier. So after understanding function, we will understand about the function modifier. So I'm not going to make you understand via the code, because if you understand right now the function modifier, so will be overwhelmed, because it's very jargony. And before understanding this function modifier, we have to also understand about constructor and inheritance. So I'm not going to tell this right now, because it's not right time to tell function modifier with the code. So I will make you go roughly go through the some drawing. So let's come here. So what we have right now, we are having uh, function, addition function. Okay, addition, addition. Let me make function bigger. uh, wait. So in this addition function, what we have to what we can add only un 256 unsigned integer. So let's say we have to add in this function some modify this function as a, we can in this function we have to add some sign integer also, that -5 -6, like so and so forth. So we have made an uh, look this, I made this. uh, okay, so here this what this modifier, function modifier will work. This will add sign integer sign integer, that is. So to recap what we have done here, we basically have a function of addition, which function add only unsigned integer. So now after we have thinking, we thought that we should add a function to this addition function and modify it with some sign integer, adding sign integer. So we have modified this. Look, we have attached this modifier function with the earlier addition function. Now these both have attached. So in the same way we will do as a within our contract in RemixIDE. We will so this we have add this function with the function modifier. So these both these complete will work as a function modifier. This box will work as a function modifier which is attached with our earlier function. So this is all about the function modifier, which we will understand in the RemixIDE with the contract. So I hope you understand all these topics. Function here, you understand the license, about MIT contracts, contracts, functions, functions, state variable. uh, I hope you understand. So if you have any query, so feel free to ask in the question or in comment section, and I will be present for you every time. And mm, okay, so I'm also giving a task, and those who know and also don't know, they have to go and search about this. What is the deploy? And comment in this comment the answer of this question in the section box. What is this? What is the deploy? I'm using the word here again and again in the today session. Deploy. So what is this deploy? You have to this is your task to find the question of the deploy. We are using the deploy on the we are deploying this contract on blockchain. We are deploying in the contract on blockchain. So you have to search this. What is the deploy? What is the means of deploy on the blockchain? Okay, so this is your task for today.